Okay, we're trying his old carburetor again with my body.
Ignition on.
Yep.
Choke off.
Nope, about half on.
Like that.
That'll work. That's 3/4 on.
Oh,
Did you retard it all yet or not?
No.
I don't think you had to retard it last time you kicked on it, did you?
Once it got hot, I turned it off.
You went to move it forward, it didn't move last time you started it.
I think maybe the spring pulled it back.
Yeah, whatever, it was fully advanced. One reason I wouldn't want to start. Okay, go ahead and see if it'll start.
Okay. Ignition on, kicking.
One more.
Ignition off.
Okay, so when you get down to about close to a half a turn open, about a 3/4 turn open on the main jet,
Yes.
it leans out and dies.
Yes.
So what happens is we plugged up that main jet hole.
That's right.
It's feeding at the bottom of the float bowl. The main jet feeds further up. We already know the float bowl doesn't fill all the way because we did that flow test.
Yes.
The fuel level's only about here when it's full, even though the float level's way up here.
That's right.
You only get about half the float level. So I think what's going on is we need to have some kind of a hole in there to feed the low speed circuit and the intermediate circuit a little bit. We can't just plug up that hole and feed completely off the main jet over here. I think that's our problem with this carburetor. The other carburetor's got that big ass hole in there. It ain't a problem. So we need to go in and open up this hole. Basically put that jet back in there, but not quite as big as it was. Now, how far out was my carburetor we had to have the main jet at?
I think it's like 6 clicks out from.
From bottom?
Yes. That's where my plugs were brown at. It's like 5 or 6 clicks.
So this is where it was at before? This where you're running? Don't touch it.
I was running right here.
It was running here?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so we have 1/4 of a turn open.
Yes.
So you were pretty lean.
With brown plugs?
You're pretty lean on the jetting here. It's rich as hell because it's got the big jet down there.
Oh, okay.
So what we need to do is drop that jet down in size so you get back on this needle a little bit. You're supposed to have these like a turn out.
Right.
So, but we need something between fully closed up and huge, because that was like a 70-something style hole in there, wasn't it?
I don't recall.
So, but we need to have a hole in there big enough that it's going to flow fuel to run the idle circuit. Right now we have no idle circuit, and we have no intermediate circuit either. Now I don't understand why when you choke it off it doesn't even pull any fuel out of it either. That's another problem.
That makes starting very hard.
It should be pulling fuel out of it even doing that. So I think that's where our problem is. It's not that the body's the issue, it's the fact that it's got issues with everything else. It's that main jet thing. So let's go ahead and pull this off now. And we'll go pull the carburetor apart and take a look at it. We'll be back. Okay, here's where we plugged up the hole. That needs to be opened up now. Your screw is really bad.
So evidently this carburetor does not like to be plugged.
Can't plug them up all the way.
Huh.
See, instead of sucking out of here, it's sucking out of way up in here.
Mm-hmm.
We're just barely even getting float level in at that point.
How come we put it in there then?
Because it's feeding off of this because it's way too big of a hole stock.
Oh.
So there's your holes in there stock.
Okay.
That's a 70 thou jet right there. That's 78. 86 doesn't work. '82 almost goes in.
Wow, it's a big one.
So means 81 probably does go in. So it's 81 thou. 81,000 jet on a normal bike is enough to feed a 110-inch motor pretty easily. How big are you?
74.
Oh, maybe too big.
Mm.
The problem is this fuel is what feeds the idle circuit and the intermediate circuit. Because that spray nozzle's up inside that hole, and the only way to get fuel in there has to come through here. Or what I was doing is coming through here. But obviously it doesn't want to feed through there. The height is not much different though, if you notice.
Oh. Is it possible to also adjust the float higher to accommodate that better?
We shouldn't have to, but that will help a little bit. So instead of trying to fill one of these up with solder and re-drill it, we can just take one of these jets here and
Drill it out.
open that pig up.
Oh, I was going to ask that.
Now the thing is, how are we going to hold it to do that?
I think that vise over there is too big.
I'm thinking we have a nice fixture right here that'll work just fine.
Do we have to take the carburetor apart to clean it out after that?
I don't know. Think there'll be any chips in it?
I think there will be.
Yeah, maybe we'll have to clean it then. Unless they're small chips. Then it'll go right through.
We'll just have to see.
Alright, so if we put something right through that hole right there.
I'm guessing the size would probably be maybe a .68 or 6.
I think more around the 50 thou hole would be a good number to use.
Oh, really? Okay.
I've used those numbers before and they
Oh.
didn't seem to have massive problems running bikes after I did that.
All right. Those are the smallest drill bits I've ever seen.
They go smaller than this if you want to really get some small stuff. But
Even smaller than the smallest one you have in there?
yeah, this is 39 thousandths here.
Oh my goodness. What's the smallest one you have in there?
It goes down to 12 or 15 thou.
Oh boy, and they make smaller than that, huh?
Yep.
Wow.
Okay, that'll drill right through that. I think maybe a little bigger than that, maybe.
You said that was 39 thousandths?
Yeah. Yeah, this one's rusty. You can't see the numbers, but there's an 01 in front of it.
Oh boy. I almost can't even see that bit. That's how small it is.
Try sharpening one of those small ones. I have sharpened the small ones before.
Oh, wow. Patience.
It's more of a luck. 13.5 thou is a number 80.
13.5. Oh boy. Wow.
So when you're dealing with low speed jets on the Harleys, on the Bendix and stuff, you're down here in these 13, 14, 15 areas.
Wow.
18 is big. So that's what you're drilling them out with. Okay, so this starts at 40.
Mm-hmm.
And
you said
52 right there. You got a 55. Here's the bike.
52.
That's a good size. Too big for the slot though.
Would you have to use a smaller one first for a pilot hole and then?
Maybe. Drill vise first. So you have a small drill vise, you can do small drilling.
That is logical.
Not around here.
You don't do logic around here?
No. So how do you control where you want that to go?
You can't exactly put a center punch on there.
Nope.
I guess very slowly and carefully.
That's how you do it.
That's just my guess.
You notice it's walking around right now.
I see it.
I'm using my fingers as a drill bushing.
Getting it started though, huh?
Yeah, just gotta get a dimple into it.
And you said that's about the number that works generally on these things?
Yeah, usually when I drill them back out to something in the 50s.
Just depends on the bike, huh?
Mm-hmm.
How come all the bikes are different? Like you can have the same ignition, same carb, same engine.
Just how they work. Is this a hand drill?
I think it is.
Or is it a finger drill?
It's a thumb drill.
It's a finger drill. Okay, don't go away too far. See, just drilling now, see?
Yeah. You're gonna do the whole thing like that?
No, I'll be here all day. If you have a smaller drill, it actually will drill through with hand pretty easily.
Oh.
That's a pretty big drill I'm using right now. So. You have a big drill, it's harder.
So you use a regular drill.
Let's see if it stays put. Is it staying centered?
It looks like it's not moving.
That's how the drill quit moving.
Mm-hmm.
Means we're done with that drill. So that's why you don't tighten the vise up super tight. So the drill quit moving. If you had a real tight drill bit on it, it would have broke the drill off. Hello? Hello? Yeah, I'm here. Yep. No. Okay. Okay. All right. Bye.
Sounded like Carl.
That was Carl.
I knew it.
You want to know if I had a sweater on?
What? Are you wearing a sweater?
Should I told him I had nothing on?
No, you should have said I'm wearing leather.
This is you then.
Why did he want to know if you have a sweater?
I don't know. It's Carl.
He's a funny dude. Is he gonna ride a shovel here?
I don't know.
I hope so.
Uh-oh.
I was just thinking about him earlier.
Appears we have a hole in there now.
Oh, who did that?
Jeez, there's a hole in there. What happened?
Do you think those chips qualify as big chips or small chips?
Blow them out this way.
Oh.
See what happened, don't you? Either they go in the center
Or they go out there.
come out the hole.
So that clears them out effectively?
Yep.
Oh,
And now
okay.
we have a hole in our jet.
Okay.
We have a jet plug hole.
A jet plug hole.
Looks like it was off center.
Well, the gas won't care, will it?
Yeah.
It means it's lower down in the gas line.
It makes it hard to get good help. Okay, that was a 52 thou hole.
Mm-hmm.
We had what, an 82?
It was 81.
81, so that's what, about a
29.
25-30% reduction. That's probably a 40% reduction of fuel flow. Okay, so I'm going to go up to 59 or 63.
It looks like you grabbed it from the same spot.
We had an 80 in it. No, the numbers are slightly off center.
Oh.
We're going to get up into the 60s.
Okay.
This looks like a 60s vehicle.
So you were just making it a pilot hole? Oh, you're doing that one. I understand now.
We're going to do this one.
Doing that one still. Okay.
Tight though, see, it doesn't want to go in the hole.
Oh. It looks like a 60s vehicle.
Yeah, it looks like a 60s vehicle, so put a 60 thou drill in it.
Oh, is that how you eyeball it, basically?
Sounds like a plan to me. How about you?
Okay.
Problem is trying to start the drill. Just trying to auger in because it has a big flat screwdriver slot in the hole, which makes it really hard to start. Here, chunked out a piece.
I couldn't. I heard the burnout outside, though.
Doesn't go. All right, too hard to start that way. So there's our hole right there. So.
Yep. Oh, so you're gonna go from the back.
Well, I can't get it to start there because it's too much of a cut.
Smart man.
Of course, this way it just digs right in too.
There's not much meat on that, though.
But those are sharp edges digging in my hand there, though.
Your finger vise, you mean?
Yes. Doesn't want to go through either. Tight. Nobody's gonna say use pliers.
But you might crush the edge.
See how it digs into my fingers?
Mm-hmm. You can't really get as accurate of a hold with pliers, though, could you?
Probably the sharp as hell. I guess this.
Mm.
Could use this good part of the ride like that. I think we need to step drill it.
What is that?
That means we don't cut as much out in one shot. We're going from 52 to 60. It's a big chunk. See, I skipped a couple drill sizes. That thing is sharp. But that's okay. I like being rough on things. I lost it.
Oh. It hasn't started yet?
Oh, it's going.
Are you trying to do the whole thing by hand?
I'm in the slot right now.
Oh wow, you are almost there. So it's getting caught up on the slot, huh?
Yep. Same problem I had the other direction.
That damn slot. Oh, did it make it through?
It's right to the slot.
Oh. But that's all the way through in terms of just through the body of the plug, right?
Close.
Okay.
So you have to get the drill to turn without cutting in, see. It's too much chip load. You're trying to cut too much in one chip.
Chip load. Sounds like a special term.
Mm-hmm. There it goes. That's still sharp. I like to burnish the hole in by going down with the shank of this.
Oh, so that it's got no burrs in it?
Yeah, it kind of knocks off the... Because that wasn't a very good hole we just drilled.
Hmm.
Okay, so now it's burnished in down there.
Oh, a hole's a hole.
So now we have a hole in there.
Mm-hmm. So that's a 60...
And I'm not bleeding yet.
That's good. I'm glad for you. That's a 63, you said?
I thought we were using 59.
Oh.
What did I put to... No, I did 63. Alright.
Well, there is a hole.
There's a hole. But this is what we used... This is the stock one. See, it's really loose. So.
Yeah.
See the difference?
81.
See the difference of size there?
I do.
Okay, so now, instead of being... What, about a quarter of a turnout we run your carburetor?
Yes.
It'll be...
On your carburetor, the old one.
Yeah, on that one. Maybe it'll be more... A bit bigger now.
So it should be a turn, you said, right?
It might be close to a turn now.
A turn, or maybe a little more, a little less.
Yeah, it doesn't really matter. I just want to be on a little bit.
Okay.
Okay, so now we have that all in there. Now hopefully this will take care of our problem.
So then we'll see if that helps, and then we'll have to address the lack of fuel in the primes, huh?